Stop yawning.
Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Love you.
Putin is a dick.
Putin is a dick.
Okay.
That's also a dick. People tell you to stop yawning.
Hello, everybody. And welcome to a slightly special edition of Milwaukee Beer Review. As always, I am Josh.
And I'm Ross.
And we are bringing to you tonight a single beer episode, which is weird for our channel.
For good reason.
Because we're idiots and we drink too much beer.
Okay, not a good reason.
Well, I am a Three Sheeps Barrel Society member. Three Sheeps is one of, if not my favorite brewery in the state of Wisconsin. And we are bringing to you tonight, finally, what I think might be my favorite double barrel-aged stout that exists. This is Three Sheeps Double Barrel. This is their bourbon barrel-aged stout, aged in 2 different bourbon barrels. And I'm very, very excited to try this one.
And it's funny you do say that this is one, like, maybe your favorite brewery at this point, because in my opinion, Three Sheeps in the last 18 to 24 months has completely changed my opinion on what I think of their brewery. It was one of those breweries I was like, yeah, they had some fun stuff, they had some weird stuff, and I would say in the last, 2 years, they've really kind of honed in their barrel-aged program and become right up there with maybe one of the better barrel-aged programs in the state.
I think they were good before that, but they're finally getting the recognition that they deserve.
That's fair. However you want to look at it, yeah.
So I've had the 2021 Double Barrel. It was really, really good. This year, special edition, they put this in 2 bourbon barrels, right? Again, double barrel, obviously. First barrel they put this in is in Heaven Hill. Second barrel they put this in this year is in Blanton's barrels. So this is a special beer.
Yeah.
I'm excited to try this. Have yet to try it. You have yet to try it. We're going to try it right now. So let's get a little nose on this thing and see what we think. I've got my Three Sheeps Barrel Society glass. Ross has got the Wolf. Both fit perfectly.
Oh, man. That just got...
Wow.
So for me, I don't know what you're picking up. It's like the fudgy bourbon barrel that's coming off that one, and that's the prominent thing on the note. So.
Bourbon, fudge, chocolate, vanilla.
I'm not getting a lot of vanilla though. I'll be honest.
I'm getting vanilla.
Okay.
A little dark fruit, like traditional barrel-aged beer, barrel-aged stout notes on the nose of this. It just smells.
It smells fantastic. It smells phenomenal. And it's like when you this is exactly how you want this to smell when you're getting on the nose and everything. So let's just try it.
The Wolf Double Barrel. Let's go.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
All right, you're the Barrel Society member. I want to get your notes first.
So, it's a double barrel stout. You get exactly what you expect on the front end of this beer. It's bourbon. Not in like a crazy bourbon, bite, hefty spirit forward fashion, but it is very bourbon forward. If you ask me to differentiate between Heaven Hill and Blanton's in this, not going to be able to do it. But you get a hefty bourbon note up front, immediately followed by kind of this smooth, creamy, fudgy vanilla character that comes in right after the bourbon. And that just kind of melds into the back end of this beer that finishes with a little bit of bourbon, a little bit of that fudgy character. I mean, it is smooth beyond smooth for a hefty beer here. and you feel that warmth in your chest. Like, we have had multiple barrel-aged beers tonight. I've not gotten that in your chest feeling. We've had 16% barley wines tonight. I've not gotten that. This is giving me that right now.
You nailed it. I don't think there's nothing else I can add to this at this point. Like, one thing I think with some of the recent like barrel-aged beers that we've had, I think one thing they've always lacked is kind of that like spirit bite. I like that spirit bite. I like, if I'm going to drink something that's a bourbon barrel aged or a rye barrel aged, I want to at least taste that a little bit in the beer and get that bite with the spirit, and then smooth out with the back end with the either the fudge or the vanilla or whatever it may be. And this does a really good job of that. You get kind of everything with this one. You get the bite from the spirit, you get the smoothness from the fudge, you get the smoothness from the vanilla that kind of comes off the barrel and the bourbon and everything. It's really hard to argue at this point with what Three Sheeps is doing with their barrel age program.
You
like,
can't.
There's other breweries where I'm like, oh, I've liked A or B for so long, we gotta be the best. But it's really hard to like continue to try to make that argument that Three Sheeps doesn't have the best barrel age program in the state at this point. It's a really fun debate. Three Sheeps.
Central Waters is close. They're a close second, but I think
Central
Three Sheeps.
Central Waters has been my flagship best barrel age program in the state for a long time. Three Sheeps is really, really making a really good argument for that flag now. It's hard to argue against it, and especially with producing something like this.
Let me ask you this. We've reviewed it on this channel. Is this better than Black Gold?
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yep.
And Black Gold is a phenomenal beer.
It's a phenomenal
beer. Like, there's no discredit to Black Gold, but this is just better. And Central Waters does do a double barrel stout, and I would still argue this is better than what they produce. So,
and without further ado, Three Sheeps has a triple barrel stout coming out in about a week.
Yeah.
Which I have a couple of bottles on reserve for, so we will pull one of those out and review it on this channel as well. But
a week from,
right? Well, it is December 16th as we are recording, so they're going to be tough to grab. I don't think there's a lot of them. Being in the Barrel Society gave me some early access, so I was able to reserve some. But I'm very excited to see what they produce with that one.
So you're putting this on Untappd. Where are you going?
Oh, man. This is going to be one of the higher beers I've reviewed on this channel. I'm going 4.75 on this. This is such a good beer. I'm going 4.75 on this. Is it perfect? Not quite, but it is damn good. This is such a good beer. And compared to, we've drank a lot of different beers tonight, and this is not me saying that because I've got a couple of beers in me. This is just the best beer we've had all night long. We've had some really good ones. So I got to give Three Sheeps all the credit in the world on what they do here. This is a 4.75 beer to me.
So, ignoring everything we've done tonight, let's just kind of throw that out the window. It doesn't matter what we compare this to or what we're kind of looking at this. For me personally, I'm actually going to agree with you. I'm going to say it's a lower end 4.75, but it's a 4.75. I can't get
low end 4.75. This is a little low end 4.75.
Here's my point. Like, it's better than a 4.5. So the 4.75 is an absolute accurate grade for this. I'm not going to compare it to anything we've had tonight because you guys don't know what we've had tonight based on the video you're watching. So
you can figure it out though.
Yeah. No, this is just a damn good beer. It's really well done. It's when him and I look for a barrel-aged beer, I think this is absolutely what we're looking for. It's got the good vanilla notes. It's got the good fudge notes. It's got the nice, like, kind of bourbon bite to it. And it's got a nice viscosity to it. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of the four things him and I look for with beer here. So I don't think a 4.75 is an overstatement at all. I think 4.75 is absolutely accurate. I'm just saying low end because, like, I've had better beers, but I can't put this in a 4.5. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So this is fantastic. It's a great beer, and if you can somehow get your hands on this beer, definitely try it because it's so well done. It's perfectly well done.
It's good. Three Sheeps, well done. We have not done a ton of stuff on the channel from you guys, but we should be doing a lot more because...
Yeah, we'll get there.
We will. Absolutely. So, good stuff here. If you can find this, like Ross said, check it out. Definitely pick some up if you can get it. Three Sheeps double barrel. Triple barrel incoming very, very soon here on the channel. So, check us out on the rest of our social media channels. We are on Instagram. We are on Facebook. We are on Untappd. We are on Twitter. We are also here on YouTube. So like, comment, and subscribe. And we will see all of you in a future episode here on Milwaukee Beer Review.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.